morning, everyone. Well, I'm back, but I'm not 100%, so I thought I'd get a reading up this morning at least. A lot of people questioning, asking where I am, if I'm okay. I actually was sort of brought down by some sort of head cold, and although it felt like it could have been COVID, it wasn't, but it knocked me off my feet, whatever it was. So I'm sort of back on board, but I may be skimpy over the next few days because I'm still quite congested. But I feel good enough to do a reading, of course. What else can I say? Scammers are still about. Watch the scammers. They're still contacting people on my list on TikTok, Instagram, and here. Please be aware that I would never contact you directly, and I certainly wouldn't send you a friend's request. It's just not what I do. So be really cautious. Again, thank you to all of you who supported me, who sent me such beautiful emails. I know while you're missing me, I'm missing you as well. So it is a little difficult when I'm offline for such a long time. But hopefully things are starting to pick up. I have got things to promote. We've got we do have sorry, my brain's not 100% either. We do have a fair in Goulburn, and the night before, three of us are going to do a platform event. So if you're interested in either of those two, I will be doing the platform event with Linda Usop and the Psychic Pin-Up, and you know I've done lives with the Psychic Pin-Up before. So we've decided to get together and do a little event the night before the Goulburn show. So I think that's on the Goulburn show is on the 1st of May. So if you're interested in any of those, I'll try and post them on my page, on my Facebook page. So if you're not on my Facebook page, good idea to get there because I post everything there. If not, I'll see you in Goulburn. And I know I have people in Goulburn I read for, and I'm very aware of who they are. So hopefully you can join us for the event. I feel like that's everything. I'm sort of playing by ear YouTube Live this week. I'll see how I'm feeling. So we'll sort of put that on pause for a moment. But if I can't get Wednesday, I might try for Friday this week. So we'll see how that goes as well. But let's get into a what's cracking reading. And if that's all I can manage today, if I don't go into coughing fits or anything, then so be it. That's it. So we'll see what's going on. I'm using the Celtic Tarot for the reading. I have been asked before what cards they are. So, all right, lots of shuffling. Okay, let's start off with the Four of Cups. Nice. Okay, so the Four of Cups is a card that talks about boredom. It talks about being dissatisfied with what's currently on offer, or somebody's offering you something that you're really not interested in. I mean, this cup could be a relationship, it could be an invitation, but something in the cup is being offered to you at this point and you're not really wanting to take it. Why? Because you've either had something similar before. So for example, you may have met someone and they may be showing you some signs of people that you've dated before where you've had toxic relationships. So you might sort of push it away. Might be that you've been offered a job, but the job looks like other jobs you've had before, so you're waiting to push it away. Whatever this is, you're not willing to take this cup. It's just not what you want at this time. Doesn't mean you aren't taking it though, because you've got the Hanged Man here. And the Hanged Man says to me that you're trying to see this from a different perspective. So maybe you have been offered something that looks like things you've been offered before, and maybe you don't want to go there again. But when you've got the Hanged Man energy, it says to me you're thinking about it. You're at least trying to look at it from a different perspective. Maybe you're broadening your view here and trying to see things more broadly. So, but definitely with the Hanged Man, there's an energy of moving into an energy of trying to see things differently. It might be that, you know, the job offers a lot of money, but maybe it still feels quite toxic, for example. So maybe with the Hanged Man, you're tossing up whether that's a good opportunity or not. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords coming through here. So I sort of like this energy, and you have the Three of Cups behind that with the King of Wands. I feel like for some of you, this could be, oh, we have a sneaky one here. We have the World card. All right, now I can definitely see what's going on. I feel like many of you have been offered something. Now, at the moment, I'm feeling like this may be more romance, but King of Wands could be a job. Could be a personal business thing, but I feel like there's some sort of personal connection here. So maybe that cup that you're being offered might be being offered by somebody that you've had an experience with before. Because I see you closing something out. And because I have the Three of Cups here, I'm wondering whether you've been offered something that you want to celebrate, but there is some sort of energy of letting go of something first. So it could be that somebody's offering you a second time round. Absolutely. With the King of Wands here, you could be dealing with a Leo, Sag or Aries. Yeah, there's some sort of communication coming through. But I have to say to you, this card here with the Three of Cups makes me feel this is worth celebrating, this milestone. Absolutely. Could be a friend that's offering you this. But it's sort of like, to me, feels like you want to take the opportunity, but because of your prior experiences here, you feel like there's something here perhaps you need to let go of. Now, I know sometimes when we're about to be sort of enticed into something or lured into something, and we feel like there's that bit of a gut feeling there that maybe this isn't quite the right thing for us, or maybe we've outgrown it, maybe we've moved in a different direction. It sort of feels to me here like perhaps you're seeing your side in this. Maybe there has been some trying to work through your own stuff along the way. So, for example, if it's a job being offered and you may have had toxic jobs before, although you're reluctant to accept this in case it's toxic, maybe you're thinking that you've healed enough here that you can manage this going forward. It sort of gives me this feeling that everything about this opportunity is really good. Perhaps you are looking at it a different way because you've done the healing. But whatever this is, it feels to me like you're seeing this through old eyes, I want to say. You're seeing it through your own experiences, which is good. But what you're trying to do here is work out how not to judge it on your own experiences, like giving something a go, rather than just saying, no, I don't want that because of what happened before. There's an element here that says to me, it looks so good that you are willing here to give it another go. I feel like some of you may have worked for this person previously in a toxic environment, but perhaps this person now has their own business and wants you to work for them, for example. There is sort of that energy that it's a really, really good opportunity, but you understand that you've probably closed off some old cycles or completed some energy of karma before you move into this. So I feel like that's where the contemplation is. You may want to give this a go. All right, so we have the Lovers card coming through. So it could be that this person has a love attachment to you, absolutely, with the Lovers card here. But remember, the Lovers card does talk about a choice. So it may be that somebody is coming around again, and last time it turned toxic, but this time around you're working differently with that energy. But it could be that you've got a choice in love here as well. So let's just have a look at where we're going with this. All right, so I have the Five of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Okay. I can't get away from the energy of the 7 and the 3 here, because what this says to me is you've manifested something in here. You've wanted something, you've created something from what you've planted in the past. And I feel like you've had a situation here that you have walked away from or moved away from that is coming around again. Now, for some of you, this may be romantic, but I'm almost feeling like for others of you, it may be a chance to revisit something that didn't go so well in the past. So it could be a friendship. Could be that somebody wants to launch a friendship again. It could be a romance. It could be a job. But it's an opportunity to do something again, but this time approach it differently. And with the Three of Pentacles here, I'm strongly feeling that this was meant to happen this way. It was meant to go a certain way the first time around, and for some unknown reason it didn't. And I'm feeling like here, whatever you walked away from or made the choice to walk away from in the past is now sort of giving you an opportunity to do it again, but to do it completely differently. but you definitely have manifested this. I can't help thinking for some of you this may be a marriage that you're trying for. You may have walked away from something here, because I see the Nine of Pentacles and I feel you may have walked away from something in the past. This definitely makes me feel that you are being true to those energies of completing cycles. It really looks as though something here you recognized as not being good for you. Because when you see the Nine of Pentacles, I know that you've stepped into your energy here. You've said, no, I have too much self-respect. I'm not dealing with this. This is you being all complete from your healing, as best as you can be complete. But there's definitely this feeling here that you've walked into your own space here. I feel like for some of you, this may have been a long-term commitment, especially with the Three of Wands here. But definitely feeling like somebody's giving you an opportunity to say yay or nay. All right, we have the Priestess. Wow. Empress, with the Nine of Cups. I just got this flash here that maybe you've been trying to fall pregnant for a while, and maybe that just hadn't worked and you gave up on it. And I feel like something here is giving you an opportunity to have another chance at this. So maybe you've been trying to create a child for a long while, but perhaps you weren't able to do it in this situation before, and maybe you felt that you had to walk away from that. I also feel for some of you, it may be that someone else walked away from a relationship because they didn't want children. But this Empress and Nine of Cups tells me that there is definitely this energy of something being birthed here. Now, whether this is a new relationship, whether it is, that's beautiful energy right there. Whether it's a new relationship or whether it's a job or a commitment, I see here with the Three of Pentacles that it was meant to be on your path. But for some reason, it didn't go the way it was meant to the first time around. This time around, it's going to go incredibly well. There's good results here. There we go. So we have the Fool card coming out at the tip of the reading. So somebody's taking a leap of faith into something that didn't work out the first time around. That's basically the flavour of the reading. Something you tried once did not go well for whatever reason, and this time around you're getting to do it in a way that's right for you. And maybe you've seen previous sort of energies here. It could be that you were working with someone previously. This may be someone brand new, but it just may represent things that you've left behind. And it's almost like the lesson hasn't been learned. You may have completed something, but maybe this time coming at it with your new knowledge or your new understanding, you're coming at it at a completely different way because of your own growth here with this Nine of Pentacles. It's like you've grown enough now, you know that you can do this differently. So whatever this opportunity is, you may have tried out for a part in a movie or in a play or in some sort of production where you felt that you didn't do a really good job at the interview, performance, whatever you'd like to call it, and you're being called back in here. But maybe your fears are holding you back a little bit because it didn't go so well last time. Whatever this is, you're approaching it completely differently here. I feel like almost with the Fool card, like you're just jumping in and not thinking about what happened previously. But I also get this beautiful energy here that you have created something here from your own manifestations that is giving you the opportunity to try again. All right, let's have a look. So whatever didn't go well before is being offered to you again here. I feel like you're thinking or contemplating, maybe did you do the work that was right? Because I see the celebration of something here. And to me, this says, whatever you've completed in the past, you've completed it and you've learned so much from it. The King of Wands tells me there is somebody here on your path who's communicating with you and giving you an opportunity to do something again that didn't go well the first time around, but you're approaching it in a completely different way this time. So whatever this is, you've definitely sort of learned the lessons that you needed to learn. All right, let's pull you an oracle card. Benefactor, grace and generosity. Ooh, I love this. Look at this card. Honestly, I see cards all the time, and then when something comes out I haven't read before, look at those little mice. Oh, they're just cute as buttons. All right, and it is card number 3. I do have a couple of 3s in this reading too, which is always interesting. This is grace and generosity, gifts, support, and mentoring. When the benefactor weaves her energy into your life, you're put on notice that all manner of positive reinforcement is coming in your way. The universe wants to let you know that just as you have been generous with others, serving them with your gifts, even in the smallest capacity, you will be rewarded in myriad ways. The most beautiful gift the benefactor gives you is the recognition that you are stewarding and sharing abundance on behalf of a higher source, one that is always working through you. The motives for her generosity to you, as well as yours to others, are intangible, although you will see the results reflected in the material world. The benefactor reminds you that it's in the purity of your desire to share without the need for reciprocity that paradoxically your initial generosity is reciprocated tenfold, seemingly without any connection to the original act. That's why it feels like it's coming around again. Dream sharing and caring into being, and you will be amazed to see this vibrant seed take root and spread. Do it just because, and the benefactor will give you her blessing. So I feel like you may have done something the first time around, what you felt was the right way of doing things, and maybe somehow or another this time around you're going to see obviously the seeds of this. What a beautiful reading. I will leave you with that. Thank you.